Alright, there is no sugarcoating it. I hate evil people and I will do anything in my power to get the word out, even though I have a platform of roughly 120 subscribers. I've been on the platform for 10 years now, and my reputation is still going strong, but for others it's as short as a milk sell-by date. This video is going to be a bit more serious than the other videos, as I want to respect the absolute bullshit the victims had to endure regarding Robo. Yes, I will be referring to Soul as Robo, as per the victim's wishes. While scrolling on Twitter, I came across a document made by K-Sides, I think that's how you refer to it, but I'll be referring to her as K. Looking through the 27 pages of the document, I was confused on why the post wasn't gaining the traction it deserved. I then proceeded to contact her on Discord. This is her story. Kay was in RoboCircle from late 2019 to late 2021. Please note these IDs shown here are Robo's accounts, and if these IDs match, please reach out to her. The more people who speak about this, the better. Her Twitter will be linked also in the description below. Their first few interactions started in late 2019 when Kay first messaged Robo. Note the deleted user is Robo. Around 20 days later, she then gets sent an invite to his private server within his close circle. This is because they bonded over a game called Typical Colors 2, which is like a first-person shooter TF2-like game developed by Rolve. After a while, they were in a relationship. This went on for a couple of months until Robo ended the relationship after trying to and failing to demand NSFW material. However, in the document Robo made, he made a false claim it was because Kay was racist and being harmful. Kay wasn't originally in the document, but she had requested Robo to be added. This is because she believed that she was the only person within his friend circle that had an effect on him. In fact, she was the only person not to make jokes at Robo's expense or not attempt to be edgy. When they started dating, Kay was 16 at the time and Robo was 15. Looking at different pieces of evidence regarding Robo being a liar and a terrible person, Kay and I have doubts on his age. While they did do ERPing, it is mostly Robo who initiated it. While I dislike this while being minors, I can't fault Kay, as she's been pulled through the mud time and time again by the sick person. Also, Kay agreed with it at face value, as she didn't know what she was getting into. She stood her ground on her boundaries and told Robo to respect them too. Circling back briefly to Robo attempting to get NSFW material, he'd act drunk in order to obtain it. However, Kate wanted to look out for him over anything else, and it succeeded. The relationship ended eventually, and in her words, it wasn't clean or righteous, it's kind of just ended. And when she didn't know at the time, he catfished her. And all this time, the relationship was a facade to extort blackmail. By doing this, he unfortunately introduced her to racist and sexual stuff. To rub salt on the wound, he also joked about her attempted suicide. In the private server she was in, a group of users, whom you may know, bullied her out of the server. Whilst she was telling Robo, he did nothing to remedy the situation. Fast forward to the development of Friday Night Bloxin. She became a developer / community manager of the game, and her main objective was to remake popular mods into the game, one of which was a change mod, which inherently is a furry fetish game. She wasn't aware about this, but regrets in hindsight. During her time as a member there, it was a calm environment until Robo decided to reinvite all of his friends in the FNB Discord, and the cycle starts anew. However, Robo allowed Kay to stay under an alt he made for her to avoid detection from his friends and carry on with development. Keep that in mind, and when she left the team, about a month later she logged in, which I assume is curiosity. What she didn't expect to find was the account was used by Robo to mess with other users, one of which his ex. Alright, I forgot to do this part of the script, but I forgot to mention Kay is a tester at Forsaken, and she has some insight on the whole Nico / KB situation. So Robo and Paolo seem to be downplaying what they went through, and back in 2021, Robo was obsessed in trying to date Cabby, and as soon as Nico found out, he'd cut contact, and apparently that made him go a bit insane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 messages. What really ticks me off is that Nico came forward about the experiences with Robo and detailing all of what he's done, only for all of it to be swept under the rug, basically by Paolo, downplaying his experiences. And I think that is the most disgusting thing that someone can do. Always listen to the victims. And as a result of this, all of Nico's tweets regarding what they've been through have been wiped. That's how shitty this is. Thank you for watching this video. I know this is a bit serious than the others. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled yearly uploads. I highly encourage you to read the document, and if you're a victim of Robo, please send a friend request to Kay and yeah, get your word out. I'll probably be updating this depending on how far this goes, and I hope to see you next time.